Hello dear friends, my name is Professor Jakeli and we are starting the course of Principles of Marketing. This is first lesson in Principles of Marketing, and right now let me to define what marketing is. According great authors of marketing, marketing is a philosophy, an attitude, a perspective or a management orientation that stresses customer satisfaction. Also, marketing is an organizational activity, set of institutions and processes. In marketing, we try to define and explain the process of exchange. In the process of exchange, we have at least two parties. We have to exchange some value, and we must have some communication and delivery. We have great need to obtain or to have freedom to accept or reject. Without freedom to accept or reject, exchange process is not possible. And we have desire to deal with other parties. If these kind of things they happen, we have normal process of exchange. And marketing tries to improve the process of exchange, and marketing tries to make the sides of process of exchange victorious. So one of the greatest tasks of marketing to make these kind of sides of exchange winning sides. So if someone is exchanging something, this someone must be encouraged by marketing that this side is winning the game. And also in the another side, who is receiving this value, the same side must have this kind of desire and must have this concrete knowledge that this side is also victorious in the process of exchange. That means that process of exchange by marketing is win-to-win process of exchange. In the process of exchange, we have different types of philosophies, and according our knowledge and experience, it can be said that the whole civilization can be divided with the four different philosophies of exchange. So in ancient period, in Egypt, in Sumerian land, in Roman civilization, in the civilization of aliens, the process of exchange was based on production philosophy. What was production philosophy? This was philosophy focused on internal capabilities of the entity, of the manufacturing entity. After some period, the process is changed and all kind of entities, they receive new understanding of exchange and they obtained sales philosophy. What was main focus of sales philosophy? Aggressive sale techniques, aggressive and well-oriented sales activities to final customer, and believe that high sales result can be basics and grounds for high profits. But in the period of industrialization, and especially in the beginning of 20th century, all entities, all companies, all organizations, they started to think out of box, and this out of box thinking made them to obtain new type of philosophy. What was philosophy of market? And this market philosophy made these companies to be focused on needs and wants of their final customers. But are we now living in the same philosophy of exchange or not? No, we already turned into societal philosophy of exchange. What is this? What does mean to be in societal philosophy of exchange? That means that right now in our time, modern companies having this societal philosophy must be focused to produce products and services not only to satisfy those needs who are their customers, but also those desires who are not their customers at all, to try to bring some kind of solutions and some kind of real well-being, not only for their customers but also for whole society. All these things together means societal philosophy in the process of activities. So achieving marketing orientation means that we must obtain information about customers, competitors and markets, examine the information from total business perspectives, determine how to deliver superior customer value, and implement actions to provide values for customers. Right now, how to differentiate different processes to each other, how to understand in which kind of philosophy companies are, in which kind of philosophies markets behave. So the production orientation philosophy can be emphasized by the question, what can we make or do best? That means that companies being in production orientation, they had only one idea how to produce something what was best. In sales oriented companies, the main question was how can sell more and more aggressively. In market oriented companies, who are already companies of marketing, who are marketing managed companies, the main question was, what do customers want themselves? What kind of wishes, desires, wants and needs and demand customers had at all? So in societal oriented companies, we can find some kind of real motivation to have question how to satisfy not only customers but to bring some kind of well-being for whole society. Comparing the sales and marketing orientations, we need some kind of 5 main characters. The first of all, to what kind of point organization is focused, what is the firm's business, to whom things are done, and what are firm's primary goals, and what are tools of organization to achieve its some kind of great goals and great some kind of achievements. Building relationships is one of the pivotal things right now in relationship building process. Customer oriented personnel is needed, employee training programs are needed, empowered employees are needed, and teamwork process is one of the best. And sales oriented companies and production oriented companies, they are gone forever. Market oriented companies, they are marketing companies, they exist right now, they are on our market, but we are wishing to this kind of companies to turn very fast into societal marketing orientation, to societal marketing process. And knowing the firm's business, we understand to which kind of point these companies are focused, how to encourage innovation and productivity and creativity in this kind of organizations, and how to stimulate awareness of changes in customers' preferences. And finally, we can answer the question, why to study the marketing. If you study the marketing, 3 main things you obtain together. The first of all, you have good career opportunities. We know that how greatly, how well salaries and wages for marketers are established, and this kind of thing is attractive for any kind of student, for any kind of young person who is wishing to develop own human capital to some kind of goals, some kind of objectives, but have great financial grounds for that. Also, the another point is important point for society. If you are marketer, you can bring some great real changes for whole society. And the third one, this is, if you are marketer, you can be important for the business. For the business world, you can do some kind of great things and step by step improve, change, and develop your company and achieve some kind of great goals of your company, and finally to change markets, more satisfy your customers, and turn into societal orientation of the company and build some kind of process what is entitled as a societal marketing, and bring well-being for your nation and for your people. All these things together make marketing as one of the first discipline and most popular discipline of our time. Thank you very much, and bye bye.